What's crack-a-lackin', people on YouTube and stuff? Yeah. So I've been trying to think of a little, opening. I can't really think of one. I've been using Hey YouTube, how's it going for like a really long time. I don't know. Anyways, here's a battle against some guy. His name's EDIG, I guess, or EDIG. So yeah, I start off with Dumbo, and he starts off with his Meganium. I didn't see that Kabutops, so I didn't think there was anything that could stand a Icicle Crash, but yeah. He sends out Kabutops, and I use Icicle Crash. Doesn't do that much at all. A good third. And so I return Dumbo, and I send out Rust Bucket. I don't know why I didn't send out Rust Bucket in the first place, but yeah. So he uses Waterfall, and I am pretty surprised on how much that did. Did well over half. But then again, it was a critical. He gets like 2 criticals on me in this game. So yeah, he goes for a Swords Dance. He tries to do this on 2 different Pokemon. He tries to sweep my team 2 times, but they both end in horror. Anyways, I go for Gyro Ball on accident instead of going for Stealth Rocks. I misclicked and used Gyro Ball. And he goes for another Waterfall and takes me out. So yeah, Rust Bucket dies. Dun dun. Without even getting, and he lives with like 1 health, without even getting a Stealth Rocks up, which sucks. Anyways, I try to go for a Fake Out here just to, kill him off, but he predicts that and sends out Scooter, his Sableye. So, Fake Out doesn't affect Ghost types, as many of us know, so I just use U-Turn, trying to get as much damage as possible. It does like a good 5th, I guess. So I send out Pneumonia now, hoping that I can just Scald him. So, yeah. But no, he has to use Knockoff and take off my choice specs, and I was still gonna go for the Scald anyways, but he switches out into his Meganium once again. And guess what? I predicted that, and I use Ice Beam. So yeah, it does about half. Or basically half, but with leftovers about half. So I use another Ice Beam. It's a good 3-hit KO. And he sets up a light screen. Yeah. Yeah. A light screen. And I was like, okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to kill Meganium. So I use Ice Beam. So, now with Meganium dead, he sends out his Sceptile. Sceptile was going to be the sweeper on his team, so he uses Swords Dance thinking that he can take me on. So I just use Ice Beam. And guess what? I get lucky and get a Frozen Hacks off. Or Freeze Hacks off, whatever. Yeah. I was hoping he didn't have a berry to stop that. So he just uses leftovers and he's Frozen Solid. So Ice Beam's a good 3-hit. I think 3-hit KO? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3-hit. So yeah, I just used Ice Beam 1 more time, and he's still Frozen Solid. I was really hoping he wouldn't thaw out. That would have sucked. So yeah, I kill off Sceptile, and he was like, effing freeze or whatever. So now he uses Kabutops and uses Stone Edge, and he gets his 2nd critical from Kabutops and kills off Pneumonia. But at the cost of his own life because of Life Orb. So now I send out Moose. Moose was once Jeff's Pokemon. He said it sucked, so I was just going to use it. And I just had to get paired up with a Weavile, didn't I? He uses Ice Punch, he's faster, and that completely annihilates Moo. Moo didn't even get to play a good part. I was hoping of using Thunder with Drizzle so it never misses. But whatever. So now I send out Justice! And it's my Terrakion. So he switches Weavile into Slinky. I thought he was going to switch into Sableye. So I use, what's it called? X-Scissor. Because that's like the only thing I could have used on it. But no, he sends this thing out, and he gets an Intimidate off, which makes me sad. Now he gets a Glare off and does the pair hacks So, yeah. But I use Stone Edge, and even with that attack drop, Slinky still dies. So Slinky basically just paralyzed. That's all he did that game. But, whatever. It was useful, I guess. So, he uses Nightshade, and as we all know, it does 100 to me because I'm level 100. And, yeah, meanwhile he's like, whatever, and I missed that Stone Edge, which makes me mad. Not really, but whatever. So, yeah, he just keeps using it, and I'm, like, hoping it hits, and it does, which makes me happy, makes me want to sing. And I lose some of my HP, but it doesn't even matter, because Nightshade is just going to finish me off. So, good job, Terrakion. You did alright that game. You killed one Pokemon and weakened another. So now, I send out Mr. Chips on accident. I meant to send out Dumbo, and I'm like, oh crap, I probably lost the game for that. So I use U-turn, hoping he doesn't Nightshade me. I go for Dumbo, since these are my last two pokes. So, yeah, hang in there, Dumbo. And he uses Will-O-Wisp, but it misses! And I'm like, yes, that won me the game right there. I am in the clear. I know I am faster. Earthquake is going to finish this thing off. And it's just going to be complete rapage. Just, yes. That's all I can say. So now he sends out Weavile. Weavile is his last poke. Meanwhile, I have two, so I switched Dumbo out so I can just use Superpower next turn and finish this Weavile off. Meanwhile, I can use Fake Out on this thing and live one Ice Punch. So yeah, I basically had the game wrapped up right here. I live with 81 health, use Fake Out, and it does a lot, about a little more than half. Yeah, it's more than I expected it to do. So he uses another Ice Punch. I just go for the U-turn knowing that I'm not faster than this thing. So he just uses Ice Punch and kills me off. So now, Dumbo. Dumbo is a monster, and he uses Superpower, and I win the match. So, yeah, this guy got mad. Like, on Cerebi chat, he was like, oh, that Sceptile was gonna sweep your team, and I was like, Dumbo was probably faster and could have used Icicle Crash, and he was like, oh. Well, anyways, yeah, good job, EDIG. See you later, YouTube, bye.